Want to learn how to create digital products in ConvertKit? Come and create your first digital product with me. It is so much easier than you think. Okay, let's get into creating a digital product. So we're going to start by going to Earn and Products. And then on this page, you're going to create a product. Now you may need to set up payments. If you have a brand new account and you haven't set this up yet, you can just click here and follow the steps to set up with Stripe. If you are setting up a brand new account and you would like some help with it or you're moving from a different email provider, you can click the link below to grab my Move to ConvertKit guide. It is a complete 8-page step-by-step walkthrough on how to move from your current email provider to ConvertKit, including setup and settings and all of that fun stuff. Once you have your payments set up here, we're just going to click create a new product. You're going to start by naming your product. And then what type of payment type do you want to use? So you can either have a pay once type of product here, or you can have a subscription. So if you click pay once and then choose next, it's going to ask you what kind of payment option you want to use. Is it going to be a one-time price? Are you going to let the customers choose their own price, or is it going to be a payment plan? For the standard pricing, the minimum amount is $5. So if that works for you, you can absolutely put that in. If your product was going to be less than $5, then you can choose the pay what you want option, and then you can put your under $5 price in there. That also kind of allows people to pay more if they want to pay more, but it does at least get you that minimum price if your price is under $5. If you choose the payment plan option, then it's going to ask you for what your price is and then how many how many payments is it going to be. So once you have your price in there, we are going to choose whether you want customers to be able to purchase more than one copy of your item, and then we are going to go ahead and choose next. Now we're being prompted to tell it whether or not it's going to be a digital download, so something that you're going to be sending out to people. This could be an ebook, it could be a PDF, maybe it's a template of some sort, a ClickUp template, Notion template, whatever it is that you are sending out, that would be a digital product. It could be a newsletter, which is a newsletter you can set up through ConvertKit that people actually pay for. So this would be like an upgrade from like your free newsletter that you send out to all of your subscribers, and it would include like extra content that your paid subscribers would receive in addition to your free content. Or you can also set up services in here as well, coaching services, that sort of thing, where people will pay you and then you would offer them a service at the end. Once you've chosen your product, then we're going to go ahead and click next. So if you choose a digital product, then you're going to have to choose a file to upload. For the rest of this tutorial, I'm just going to go with newsletter rather than uploading a file. But if you have a file that you want to go ahead and upload, you just click this. It's going to take you to your computer, upload, and then you'll just choose the file that you want to include. So we're going to go ahead with newsletter for now, and we're going to click next. Now this is where you can choose your domain for your product. This is going to be the domain that the URL that ConvertKit creates. So if you have a custom domain linked here, you should be able to select it from this drop-down box. I do not have a custom domain linked here, so I'm just going to use my ConvertKit domain. And then it's going to show you what the URL is here. If you want to customize the slug, you can change that right here. We're going to go ahead and hit create product. Now comes the fun part. This is where you get to brand your product. You can start by adding a photo. You can create one specifically for your product using something like Canva, or you can upload one from Unsplash directly through ConvertKit. If you hit replace over here, you can see I've got some photos in here already. So you can, again, either upload something new by clicking choose file to upload, or you can click Unsplash and choose a stock photo. So you can just search for a desk or something like this. I use this photo a lot, but it'll pop it right in there. You can also edit the name of your product right here if you want to do that, or if you've changed it from what it was when you went through the setup process, you can edit that here just with any other text. So we could say, and of course over here on the right, you can listen. I still hesitate on my left and right. I know which is which, but sometimes I say the wrong one. Not sometimes, pretty much every time. I know what I'm talking about, but I always say the wrong one. Do you have that problem too? Okay, our sidebar is on the right, so you can click over here and change the font of the text in the header. So if you click over here, then it shows you this. You can change the color here. If you have your branded colors in your account, they're going to show up down here. Otherwise, you can just click around and choose the color that you want. You can also just add the hex code up here if you know what that is. You can change text transform. This will work to change all of the text to one size or the other. So uppercase, capitalized would fix the first letters, or it will make it all lowercase. All right, if we go back to general styles, this is where you can change the font in here with whatever ConvertKit has available. This changes the body font. You can also add a background or a background color to the whole page here if that's what you would like. So if you click here to add a picture, it's going to add it right here to the background. You can change the transparency to make it brighter or darker, or you can just choose to use a color if that works better for your brand or your product. Card color is going to be this color right here, so you can change this as well. We're going to leave that white. And then of course the button color. And if you just click on the element over here, then it shows up over here, so you can change all of those. I highly recommend having your brand colors saved in your settings because it makes choosing colors a whole lot easier. And then of course here you can just edit your text. And then if you are on a paid account, this is my demo account, so it is not on a paid plan, but if you are on a paid plan, then you can just click this built with ConvertKit and remove it if you don't want it to show up on all of your product pages. Okay, so we're gonna hit save, and then we are gonna go to the checkout. Most of these style settings are gonna come from the product page, like the purple and the fonts and that sort of thing. You can change some of that over here still, but mostly what you're gonna change on this page are the input labels, the color, and the help text, which is all of this right in here. So email, name on card, and card are input label, and then the input color is gonna be the Jane Smith, the card number, and all of that. And then the background color obviously is what's inside the fields, and the border is the gray border around there. The help text is this, you'll receive receipts. Now you can also add an upsell item here. So this product needs to already be in your library. Then you can come back in here and click add an upsell and add that. So then when you're on the checkout page, it shows both options and they can add the upsell product to their order. The next page we've got is the confirmation page. So this is the page that they see after they've purchased. There's not a whole lot you can change on this page, but you can change the background color. So if you just click up here in the thank you, then you can choose your background color here. You can also obviously change this message to say something else. You can also customize this message down here for after they've completed their purchase. It can say something like check your email, or if you haven't received your email after 15 minutes, check your spam or junk folders, that sort of thing. No matter what we try to do to prevent it, sometimes emails still end up in spam. And then finally, we have the receipt email. So again, this is very basic and there's not a whole lot you can customize, but you can customize this text up here. This goes out in the email itself. And then it also has their receipt, and the email will also have the button that gives them access to the product if it was a digital product. When we started this one, we chose newsletter. So this will just give them access to the newsletter that you have designated as your paid newsletter. So once you're done editing, you want to hit save, and then you want to hit publish to get your link. I do not have a link for the product on this account because I do not have a payment option set up. The last thing I want to show you is the settings for this product. So when you click settings, you can see what type of product you're selling, and you could change that if you want to. We're going to stick with newsletter for now, but you can see if I clicked digital download, it asks me then for a file. Here is where you can add upsells later. If you don't have one at the time that you're going through creating the checkout page, then you can just go into settings and add an upsell. If you want to add a discount code for your subscribers or for new subscribers, or however you want to do that, then you can do that from the settings as well. You could also maybe make a discount code to test the product if you want to do that. There isn't a test mode on here for you to go through the process without actually purchasing the product. So you could create a 100% discount, 5-finger discount code in here so that you could essentially get your product for free and test it out that way. Or if you don't want to do 100%, you could just make it a penny or 50 cents or something. And then you can also edit the domain, the link here. So once you've got your product set up and people are making purchases, the only email that they're going to get by default is that receipt email that has the product in it initially. So I do really recommend setting up some kind of automation on the back end that's sort of like a welcome sequence for the product. So sometimes thank you for purchasing, that's really personal, and maybe has 2 or 3 emails, maybe something guides them on the best ways to use your new product and that sort of thing. So if you are interested in setting that up and aren't sure how to use automations within ConvertKit, check out this video that I'm linking up here at the top. Maybe it's on that side, I'm not really sure. Check out that video and I walk you through all through setting up automations. Now, once you have a product in here, you can easily set up an automation with the trigger being a product purchase inside of ConvertKit. Words are hard sometimes, you guys. Words are hard. Okay, if you haven't started using ConvertKit yet and you would like to, I do have a link below where you can sign up for a free 14-day trial. It is an affiliate link, so if you do sign up using my link, my pup Oakley thanks you so much for the extra treats. If you have any questions about using ConvertKit, feel free to put them in the comments below so we can chat about it. Or check out the playlist that's popping up on your screen. It breaks down the most common features of ConvertKit and how to use them if you are a newbie to the platform. I'll see you next time, my friends.